friends, they will deny you. Your dreams, they will supply you with sorrow and with suffering. Don't forget they owe you nothing they can know. And I was at the bar the night before last. Maybe it was last night, I'm not really sure. And so was talking about some local band show. Maybe it was a girl I used to know. Anyways, what's his name was there? He was drunk as Cooter Brown. He said, I can call your heroes on my cell phone right now. I was thinking about the old times way back in the day. It was then when I remembered what it was I had to say. I am a man of note, a footnote, a footnote. Too long gone for broke, I am a footnote, a footnote. I am a man of note, a footnote, footnote. Take these words for road I did, a footnote, footnote. A footnote, footnote. A footnote, footnote. A footnote, oh, a footnote.
It's Thursday night. Hope you're all having a good day. Let's play some football. Let's talk about some things. Hey everyone, what's going on? I should have this not as loud, but still make sure y'all can hear, be more kind. I think you can tell that I have my voice is maybe a little more somber. It's been a long week and it's not over yet. About an hour ago, I was told that one of my dear friends from when I lived in Lawrence, Kansas passed away. He was like one of the first people I really met when I moved there. He was just a great fucking human being. And I'm having a little hard time coming to grips with the idea that he's not here with us anymore, and doing what I think a lot of people do is think about all the things that we could have done. Sounds like that he died of cardiac arrest. He was an older gentleman, but it doesn't make it any more devastating. You know, when I tell people that we, the people here in this community, we aren't like just a positive vibes only channel. Like, we have real emotions and we're all allowed to feel real emotions, and that can be happy, angry, sad, indifferent, or whatever. So I decided that, like, I'm going to come here and stream because if I didn't, I kind of feel like maybe I'm not true to myself and the things that I tell you all. I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting a lot. But it's good to see Godfather with the first cheers. It's good to see Floyd, and it's good to know that there's a handful of my favorite folks, the lurkers, that are around. I don't really know what to think right now. Like, what I know that I hate is I know that I hate this beard getting grayer. I hate that. I hate that we can't always be everywhere and everything to everyone. But current girlfriend and I went and saw a musician. His name's Dave House on last Sunday. Last Sunday, and he's over the last few years became one of my favorite artists. I think that he writes the type of music that I really love, that it's real urgent and it always seems like that there's a call to action. And he was talking about one song that he ended the set with on Sunday. The song's called Damn Personal. I'd suggest everyone go take a listen to it. He ended up playing it not a cappella. His piano backup played piano. He did not play the guitar, and he just sang. And he talked about the fact that when he first wrote this song, it was in response to a passing of a dear friend. By the time they actually recorded the song, another friend passed. And by the time that it took to get it on a record, a third one passed. And he said something to the effect of, we're the lucky ones that get to keep walking Earth. But it's always good to remember.
Golf requires goofy pants and a fat ass.
Mouton, thank you for the subscription, buddy. We're glad to have you here playing in the Bespoke League. A little more somber cheers than normal.
Golf requires goofy pants and a fat ass.
Don't worry about bad timing. This stream is built on bad timing. Visual. Thank you for the resubscription. Membership extended. I think it's really cool that we're getting a group of former golfers playing in the Bespoke League. I think it makes me really happy. Yeah, Sammy. So you're Utah. You don't have to worry. The deal is anyone that has a 3-star team, and I wrote them down in the Discord, is allowed, I guess, is voluntold that they need to join the league as a already existing head coach. And so there's going to be some people that haven't joined the league that have a 3-star coach, and that'll be easy. They just need to join, choose the coach, and everything should be good. And the folks like me who are 3-star Colorado, We're gonna wait visual. Like, we're not gonna start until everyone's in, or at least everyone that's like actively wanting to get in. So I think what's gonna happen is we'll move to week 1 on Sunday, or week 0 on Sunday. I think so then anyone that is like me, we're gonna have to retire. Then we're gonna have to create a new character, join as some small school like Coastal Carolina, like whatever. And then after that, we retire again. And then what will happen is that our created coach that we made is going to get replaced by some other coach. And we take that coach. And that should fix all of the only 20 user coaches in the league. And then going forward, if we add new people to the league, I got a few limiting things that I'm going to do. They're all going to be existing coaches, but they're not going to be program builders, and they're not going to be CEOs. And those are specific tiers of in your coaching tree that you only start to unlock when you have won 5 playoff games. So there's a handful of coaches that have those, and we're not going to let people join with that level of head coach. So I know that it's going to take a little bit of coordination from folks. And one reason why I wanted to make sure I streamed today is that if people came in and they're confused, we can talk over it. Yeah, thanks, Mouton. It's what we try to do here, you know. Like, that's what when we first started doing the Jack Wagon, we took feedback from the community. This Bespoke Football League wouldn't exist without the feedback and the support and the help that the people of this community has given me. And like, I hope maybe a little bit, like, I know that I get long-winded in my messages on Discord, and people probably would like to have a TLDR, but I want to make sure that everyone knows that we take the decisions here, we don't take them lightly. Like, I did quite a substantial amount of testing to make sure that this works. And you know what? It still might not, because you never know what we're going to find when we keep uncovering new rocks. But we're going to get it. We're going to figure it out. This way, none of the people that have done recruiting should lose recruiting. The test that I did last night was if I got an instant recruit, would I still have an instant recruit if I retired, joined another team, then joined back to my original team as the non-created coach? And it looks like everything works. So there's only one other little corner case that I'm worried about, is when a team retires and the coach that they replace it with is an assistant coach that might have program builder or something. So we'll figure that out, and I don't know what we'll do if we run into that. At some point, we just got to say screw it and just play football, right? You won't have to recruit. You shouldn't have to recruit again, Sammy. No. Well, you know, you're going to have to end up continuing to recruit in week 0. So, and every other week in the regular season. So you got plenty more recruiting to do. But we should keep it so the people that have spent time doing their recruit board shouldn't have to change it. So tonight,
Golf requires goofy pants and a fat ass.
Membership extended, Lenny Fish. That's 3 years if I do math right. Thank you for the long time support and friendship. Lenny, I will more than likely be in your neck of the woods soon for not a great reason. One of my dear friends from Lawrence, when I lived there, passed away today, and I will be there to say my goodbyes to him. I'm still processing a lot of emotions. But like I said earlier, we're a community that lifts people up when they're down. We celebrate people's victories. We are authentic, and we got a current girlfriend sighting here real quick. Let me see what's up. Oh, yeah, like, yeah, yeah. So I think the most authentic thing to do from everything that we stand here is I'm still going to stream, because right now, like I need some of your support, and you don't have to do anything but be here. That's what's great about it. But good news. We got the double feature. Cheers, Lenny. The nurse called it that. Everyone said they've never heard it said before. The doctor liked it. All the other nurses liked it. I got the double feature yesterday. That means that I got a scope that went down this pipe and a scope that went up this pipe. And other than the fact that the anesthesia just completely knocked my ass out, and I was dizzy for like a full 24 hours afterwards, everything from the procedure, I wouldn't know if they used the same tube, Lenny. Like, I was completely knocked out. But everything's really good. Everything's really, really good. So it's one of those things where you go in and you get the procedure done. You kind of hope they find something, because you kind of want to be able to get on the track to fixing things. But at the same time, it's really nice that and you know, I just found my IV bruise, and I was like, what the? I saw it on the screen, like right there, and I was like, what the heck's that? What did I get a bruise from? And then I remembered, oh yeah, they poked me with the needle yesterday. So everything's good. So healthy digestive tract. That still's just having some complications from the gallbladder, and we're dialing in the right medicine to make that right. So, you know, all things said and done, good. No polyps, nothing weird in my stomach. So, you know, I don't have to go back for 5 years. Yay! And so, Mouton, cheers to you. So tonight, I opened up a bottle of one of my favorite whiskeys of all time. The bottles no longer look like this, but I've had this for a bit. It is from a distillery called Corsair. They're in Bowling Green in Nashville, and they're fantastic. This whiskey here is called Triple Smoke because they take the grain that they would normally use to make their whiskey, and they divide it into 3. And I usually would be able to repeat this from memory, but I want to make sure. Then they smoke it. They smoke the barley in a third of it in cherry wood, third of it in beechwood, and the other third in peat wood. And it creates a whiskey that has the profile of an American whiskey, a bourbon, if you would, but it has the smokiness of like an Oban rye or an Oban Scotch. So it is a wonderfully complex whiskey that almost kind of tastes like a Scotch. And they've gotten a lot bigger since this was made. They were still hand labeling, numbering the batches and the bottles. It's fantastic. It makes a killer Manhattan. It's good straight. You can use whatever, if you got like a Manhattan variant that you like I particularly like something called the 4th Regiment. It works good in there, even though I probably wouldn't use that in a 4th Regiment. But yeah, like a triple smoke Manhattan is fantastic. Tonight we're just sipping on a little bit of it straight. We might move into the George Taylor back there, the E.H. Taylor. But right now we're gonna raise our glasses to my buddy Big L, who is no longer with us. I already miss him. I wish that I got back to Lawrence more often. Whenever someone passes, there's always this reflection of, like, why didn't I get down there? Why couldn't have I been stronger mentally during the pandemic and go down and play some golf with them? Why haven't I made the time to get back and see my friends? But life is freaking hard. Life is hard. And sometimes it's hard to fit in everything that's important. And so I know that I usually kind of preach this idea of living with urgency and making sure that we're doing what we can to make the world better around us. And after the morning comes, I think, will be that remembrance of the fragility of life and how it's important to maybe not sweat the small stuff and to be looking forward to the future as much as we possibly can. I think that out of anyone here, I think Sammy epitomizes that. Like, he's always in a good mood. He's going through his stuff. He's had multiple things happening with his back that's substantially changed, how he's interacting with this world. Or someone like Dr. Loomis back in the day who had chronic back issue, but couldn't, his insurance didn't allow for the procedure that would help him. And granted, he was a little cranky, but after he got through the crankiness, you had like a really great guy that was really caring. And so I try to think of those people in my life that are stronger than me and know if they can keep working through their hardships and do it in a way that is still bringing beauty to this world. Like, I think that's something really, really special. So for all of you, each and every one of you that is going through whatever you're going through, like, just always remember that we're here to support you. We care about you. You're loved and you're seen, and never feel like that you don't have someone that you can talk to, because there's a whole bunch of people in this community that will listen, will hear you, will help in any way that we possibly can. Yeah, like, let's play some football. Let's talk more about what we're doing here in the BFL. The reason why we're having to make these changes, and letting anyone ask any questions. And Lenny's getting the Sim League set up, so that's awesome. All right, so let's talk. Let's talk inside of the game. What's up, Lake Effect? How are you doing? What's up, Urban Hobo? I might have missed some folks. Thank you for being here. Welcome. I'm just doing what I always do, which is labbing different things. What do you guys think about the Madden release? All right, so let's talk about Dynasty. Let's talk specifically about what's happening in the BFL. We're on the PlayStation right now. And what is happening? Well, that 20, we hit the point where we have a maximum number of created coaches. And so we got 20 people in right now. We have more than 20 in each of the leagues. And so anytime someone is trying to join into the league right now, they're getting an error. And that error is non-descriptive, but what it is the fact that the current coding of the game does not allow 32 created coaches. It only allows 20. So we had to figure out something to do to be able to get those other folks into the league. And so after listening to the community and talking with my brain trust, which I appreciate all of you for giving feedback, what we're going to do is we're going to ask all of the teams that currently have their 3-star programs or lower to retire from the league if you have joined, and then rejoin with a new character, or no, rejoin as your old school, but with the coach that they generate to put into the game for you. So for instance, if I was what's the best way to do it? Justin Rose here is Michigan State is a 3-star school. What he's going to do is he's going to retire as the coach that he has made. He is going to join another school, a small school, retire again, and then create another new character which replaces the coach that he already had, that he's going to use the coach that they have put in. That should open up spots for people that have not joined to join and make a created coach. That's what I'm hoping. Lenny, have you looked in the Xbox League at all? Because you're not in the league right now. So you'll be a great easy test. Well, let me see. Let me even just see if it's worthwhile. Last time that I looked, but my afternoon got pretty crazy. No one had done the flip, but I can flip my coach around. And then that should give you a spot. Why isn't the Xbox not on? Xbox not on. Y'all, you know me. I'm no good at this stuff, even though that I'm by trade in technology. You wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it by the dinking around that I do here. Lenny, have you started reading the next Red Rising book? Well, that sucks. I devoured those 3 books so fast. What is it's this one is the one, isn't it? Yeah, Mutan. Like over the winter I started reading fantasy and science fiction again. The second trilogy that I read was Red Rising. I haven't read books 4 through 6 yet because I'm going to wait for book 7 to get released. but I flew through the first 3 books. I thought that they were absolutely awesome. All right. League's members. All right, let's take a look at this. Whoa, Brando got in, so someone's flipped. No, he just needs to be, yeah, he's a 3-star school. All right, so here, let's take a look at this real quick. Coach stats. So this is exciting. Is there anyone else that needs to? I need to. Kitch needs to. Recruiter. All right, it looks like no one's retired yet. But that's okay. None of these would be. You found Red Rising? What do you mean? All right, so if I retire, create a new character. This is what you want to do. Create a new character. And then I'm going to join Coastal Carolina. I am going to choose to be a head coach. I'm going to be their head coach. I'm going to sign in, sign my contract, have this fun colored screen, and then go right over here, retire again, create a new character. And now I should be able to go back to Colorado, be the head coach, and choose the head coach. Sign. Boom. Now the question's going to be, Lenny, can you get in? Because you'll need to create a coach. And so you should now be, there should only be 19. So you should be able to create a coach and get in. That's the one thing I couldn't test. And that's the one thing that I need whenever you get a chance. That would be awesome. Yeah, like don't change anything that you're planning on doing. Barber, did I say cheers to you? So that's what the deal is right now. That's what needs to happen. And then we'll see if anything funky happens with that. $30 days till week 1 for you, Beer League. It's getting there. It's getting there. All right, so what have we been doing? Really, right? What we've been doing is we've been trying just to keep learning about the game. Yeah, they're really good, Mouton. They're really good. And so I've been labbing UNLV. Why? Because there's a ton of unique formations, and I like the idea of this game playing substantially different than Madden. They're really, really fast reads. So what I've been doing is I've just been doing random play and going against a random 4-4-5. No, you can choose a playbook that is inside of the game. You cannot create your own playbook. So this is one of these formations. Look at this. There are two running backs to the right of Shedeur Sanders here. I didn't get that pitched out. But there's also kind of more traditional formations too. Oh, that spin. Now they're not showing any of the duo. And what I think, so here's another one, and they're both blocking this time, which I think is pretty cool. And it's a play action, which isn't great from there. That would have been better on the other hash. Let's make a little flood here. High-low read with RB and A. RB's open. No, RB's not open. See, that's all things to learn. Like, he passed them off. You still got the air. Damn it. Oh. So we're going to have to what are we going to have to do? Are we going to have to start over? I think we're probably going to have to start over. But then how am I going to... Oh no, don't be sorry. Yeah, like but he must be somewhere. Create coach must be somewhere. Yeah, it is on EA. The question is, if we start over, what do we put? We just put in the exact same thing that we put in before, didn't we? Yeah, like the deal is that there's always something like this, and we can never start these damn leagues when the game loads. All right, so yeah, like there's instead of 32 custom coaches being able to join a franchise, you can only have 20, and the league airs out if you try to join the 21st tries to join. I thought I found a workaround. Dad Gamer thought he found a workaround. We both ran into a wall. Yeah, like I just didn't want to create another league because we already had 20 people in, and a lot of them have done recruiting. Well, that sucks. That sucks. I am posting something into Discord really quick. Hey, this is one of Butcher's favorite songs. When he was not able to join after I moved to a non-created coach, the game must still see that coach in the system. Well, that sucks. I feel bad. Texas is probably always going to get auto recruits. And just because it's so much easier to recruit with those big schools. Well, it looks like we're creating another. All right, so the creation will I'm sorry, Lenny. It's that time of year where you get pinged more in Discord and it's mine. So here's the question. Yeah, like, but the issue is that they come in with higher levels. And we wanted everyone to start at 0. But I think the only real stumbling blocks are the teams that have program builders and CEOs. So we don't want teams to have those. I'm just thinking right now what we can do. I think the best thing to do would be those teams that have Yeah, like I think the best thing to do would be to not allow program builders and CEOs, and if teams would rather change to a school that does not have one of those rather than to create a yeah, because I don't think that it's right to have Kirby Smart in the league, right? Yeah, that ends up being too much work, beer league, for me to realistically keep going. I like the idea, I like the thought process. Um, so there are I should have a list of all of the program builders and CEOs in Discord. Should be in my announcements. No, I think maybe I have it. I know where I have it. Hey, yo, Busy, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Bowen, how are you doing? Yeah, like these should be the teams that have CEOs or program builders. And so those teams are going to need to create hey, Lord Zed. You know what, El Busy, I've been better, but I'm still kicking, right? Like, how are you doing? What's the handicap down to? Yeah, we have it on highest. You should be able to get in. I'm okay using a custom coach also. And so, we got some, and I guess if there's teams that aren't okay, they can swap for a team that's not selected inside. Oh, so did you had a good score? You had another 81 or something that dropped off. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So I know this isn't super fun, but we're going to do this together. Mama Murphy, delusional Broncos fan. Who do you run into? Oh God, you guys really can't see that, can you? I'm not gonna subject you to this. We'll just trouser talk. We're still gonna do it together. You'll see how my brain works in this. Teams will be using existing coaches unless those coaches are program builders or CEOs. These coaches have additional ability groups that you can only start using when you have 5+ playoff wins and or 2 national championships. They look like game breaking perks. Hey, Money Man Will, how you doing? If you have a program builder or a CEO, you'll have 2 options. One, create a new created coach. 2, change team inside of your conference to a school that does not have a program builder or CEO. The following schools are affected: Clemson, Florida State, North Carolina, Louisville, Duke, Utah, Kansas State, Kansas, UCF, Houston, Arizona, USC, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Georgia, LSU, and Ole Miss. I want to verify that. So, because I think I'm missing Virginia Tech. So we are on Xbox. I'm going to create a dynasty. Don't you guys love watching me just in the freaking menus? And that's not what I wanted to do. Start. Cloud multi-user. Default rosters. What's up, Walla Walla? How you doing, buddy? That's not where I'm going to see that. Where am I going to see that? I need to go. I just need to advance. And here's what we do. We go to stats and records. We go to coach stats. And we go to the ACC. And we check my list. Clemson, CEO. Wake Forest were good. Program builder, Florida State. North Carolina, CEO. NC State were good. Pitt were good. Louisville, All right, I got Louisville, their program builder. Miami's good. Duke is actually out of the list. They're like 2-star. Who's Duke's coach? Hey, Panda, how you doing? SMU's good. BC's good. Syracuse is good. Georgia Tech is good. Virginia's okay. Virginia Tech is a scheme. Okay, Virginia Tech is fine. Cal and Stanford. Panda, thank you for the follow. Who's your favorite college football team? Cheers, buddy. Utah. Kansas State. Kansas. Iowa State's fine. Tech's fine. UFC. Houston. Arizona. Arizona State's okay. Cincy's okay. Colorado's okay. And West Virginia is okay. So we move to the Big Ten. USC is out. Ohio State is out. Wisconsin's out. Illinois is out. Iowa's out. Nebraska's out. The rest of them are okay. And then finally, the SEC. Georgia's out. LSU's out. Ole Miss is out. The rest of them are okay. All right, so those are the teams. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to have 20 affected. Go for it, Lenny. I haven't hit enter yet. Fire away. Yeah. Hello, sir. What's up?
Hear me all right?
I can hear you all right.
I gotta mute you on stream, and then I think we're good.
Alrighty.
All right. So explain to me again, starting from the beginning.
Yes.
I know about the teams that you listed.
Yes.
You create custom coaches or picking a different one.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean that everyone else is using the default existing coach?
Yes.
So the only thing that I will caution about to be the negative Lenny, because there's no name,
Yeah.
I don't know. Try to make a joke.
Go for it. Yeah.
If you get one of those that is super high up,
Yeah.
and they have, I guess to unlock it you have to win the playoff games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just worry if there's a coach like one game away from that, they take care of it, and then they can unlock the program builder in the next season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean, but like there's little to no way that you could go and and see that. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
right
That's
now,
true.
right now, none of the stuff is open on these coaches. So like, win 4 bowl games to be able to unlock strategist. Well, like,
you start with 0.
Start
if you
with
take
0.
That.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That was the one thing I was like, all right, hold on, because
Now I can, like, who would be the best coach that's not in that list?
you're asking the wrong person. I'm a
Yeah.
KU football fan. I don't know anything about, unless we can add Mark Mangino.
Good, solid coach that's been around for a long time. TCU head coach, Gary Patterson, right?
Yeah.
Xbox and PlayStation, Walla? Right now I'm on Xbox. All right, so let's take a look at him. Coach abilities. Patterson's at 0 on the Win 5 playoff games. 0 on the rivalry games. 0 on players drafted.
Yeah, I think we're good then. It was just
No, I think that was a really good thing to call out. Like, is I'm trying to think of, so Patterson, if that was really Gary Patterson, he was in a national championship game, so he has won playoff games before, right?
Yeah, and that's I was like, okay, wait, is there someone?
Oh, TCU's Sonny Dykes now. Where's Gary Patterson at? Wisconsin's already a program builder.
Yeah, I'm trying to start one up too, so we can have
dueling testing.
Who was in the championship last year?
I don't even know.
Program builders?
Gary Patterson's on the staff at Baylor. Okay, so how's the... Oh, that actually Alabama's a great choice. Because their coach is the old guy from Washington. And if we go to him, he starts at 0 in all of these, including the playoff games.
So they didn't keep historical stuff for the coaches. They just gave them what they thought. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then no issue. Again, we're trying to limit this, and if someone can unlock it after the first whatever.
Yeah. So here's the reason why I think that this is a big deal for everyone here. You take a look at some of these program builder things that you can do. That one doesn't really matter, but like, look at this. Set the tone. Increased home field advantage composure penalties for away teams at home. Protection from home field advantage composure penalties on the road. Increased slash protection from home field advantage composure effects in rivalry games. Like, these are big. Players less likely to transfer. Persuades are at a higher rate. You boost your primary pipeline. You boost the starting interest from recruits from your primary pipeline. upgrade your school's 2 best pipelines by 1 tier. So, just think about what you could do if you had one of these teams, that had a coach that's getting additional XP for all completed goals. And then CEO's even crazier. First round projected players less likely to leave for the NFL.
Oh yeah, that's...
You can spend a second persuade on a player if the first one fails. Home field advantage effects are lower at rival stadiums. Able to see other schools' at-risk players. Players start hot in top 5 rivalry bowl and championship games. Increased chances for insta-commit.
Yeah.
So you kind of see why I thought that, we just can't have CEOs and program builders in here.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I'm all for it. I can't wait to not play defense in the Big 12.
So what I have right now, and see if anyone disagrees with what I've written right now. New league will be created. I'll post information when it's created. Teams will be using existing coaches unless those coaches are program builders or CEOs. These coaches have additional ability groups that you can start using when you have 5+ playoff wins and or 2 national championships. They look like game-breaking perks. If you have a program builder or CEO, you have 2 options. 1, create a new created coach and keep your school. Or 2, change team inside your conference to a school that does not have a program builder or a CEO head coach. Following schools are affected: Clemson, Florida State, North Carolina, Louisville, Duke, Utah, Kansas State, Kansas, UCF, Houston, Arizona, USC, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Georgia, LSU, Ole Miss. And Washington didn't keep it. Okay, nice, Lenny. Yeah, I think this is just what we're gonna have to do. It's not ideal. I don't see any other option.
Yeah, I mean, this is the quickest way to get us playing in the spirit of the league.
Yeah.
And I think a majority of us aren't super concerned about it's not 1-to-1 to 1-to-1 to 1 parity. Yeah. But if they are, okay, sorry.
Yeah. I never like to tell people, if you don't like it, go play somewhere else. But at a certain point, we have to work within this weird paradigm that EA's given us. And this is 20 teams. So it's not going to be the case that all of those are done. But if every single one of them were being used in the league, we could still have all the created coaches without an error.
Yep. Awesome.
And so what I'll do after the stream is probably reach out to each of the affected program builder or CEOs and see what they want to do.
I mean, I'm going to yell at you a lot, but...
Yeah, it's fine. I can handle it.
Speaking of yelling a lot, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect now in case backup is needed for bedtime. Thank you.
All right, no problem, buddy. Thanks for helping me think through it. It's Cruz. Thank you for the follow. Who's your favorite college football team? Oh, God, we got to start up another one. At least I know what I'm doing. Now, the one thing that sucks is that all of these names are case sensitive. I don't think I've used this. Oh, we're running into, we'll just call it Bespoke Football X. You live in the middle, in between Columbia and Columbus. So, like the border of Illinois and Indiana? What's up, R2B2? How are you doing, buddy? We got like 90-mile-per-hour winds last night. All right, team builder. Where is my book? There's the workbook. Here's the book where all the decisions are made. All right, this is Xbox. So we got Barber and Mike. Yeah, Barbara and Mike. So independent. Keep Colorado roster. What? I picked Notre Dame, didn't I? Oh my God. And then Big Ten. I'm gonna have a stroke after Gettysburg. Keep Penn State roster. All right. So he was never able to get it saved. And he gave up. What's up, expert? All right, so I am the Colorado Golden Buffaloes head coach, Marcus Webb. And the good thing is that we're still going to be able to edit the coach. I'm just going to start with some extra some extra skills. You're happy that the Bears are losing. I get it. You're a Packer fan. Come on. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Why can't I choose Colorado as my alma mater? And why does it show me as Mike's team? Probably can't, like, okay, so I guess I'll just choose Florida State. I picked ahead. Zeke. 7 foot, 400 pounds. He is the Jolly Green Giant. Apparel in Colorado. We'll wear a jacket. And it has me as the Kentucky it messed up. I'll tell you. I specifically picked Notre Dame. All right, you're all seeing this. Fighting Irish. Kentucky Fried. Keep the Notre Dame roster. Thank you. All right. Folks, I'll tell you what. This is testing my patience. All right. Advance. I am the actual Colorado Buffaloes. Alrighty. Now we gotta check a few things. So we need to view rosters. We need to go to Kentucky Fried. And we need to make sure that this is Notre Dame's roster. So what, they have Riley Leonard as quarterback? There we go. We got Riley Leonard. Want some gear from this year? Heck yeah. And then we need to view roster of Penn State, who's now Gettysburg. Penn State football roster. Drew Aller. There we go. We got him. Dude, that would be awesome, Bear League. Awesome. I'd love that. Okay, so we got that. Xbox league name. Bespoke Xbox. All right, so who are my folks that are affected in this league? Give me 1 second. I need to open up another window. Sorry, folks. I thought we were actually going to get to play the game some today, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So we're just here all chatting with each other. So let me know what you guys are going to do for the weekend. I'm going to go see Counting Crows play tomorrow in concert. That should be awesome. Twisters is in actual tornadoes or a band that I don't know. Does work count? Work always counts, Rocky Top. I got to work too. Oh, there's a brand new remake of Twister? Really? I didn't know that. All right, so Xbox. Announcements. Colorado's good. Oregon's good. LSU. Sammy. Penn State's good. Ole Miss isn't. Solar Chris is what in this one? He's North Carolina in this one. Obby's okay. Kitsch isn't. Virginia Tech's okay. Ole Miss is not. So Rocky. Mutan, we need to get them changed. Oh, we never looked. I assume Notre Dame is coach is a team builder or program builder. They're in the ACC now. Elite recruiter, they're not. Okay. So Notre Dame's good. Purdue's good. Iowa is not. Oklahoma State's okay. Wisconsin's not. Auburn's okay. Yeah, George, okay. Miami's okay. Ohio State's not. Iowa State is fine. Clemson is not. Alabama is okay. Tennessee's okay. Kansas is not. Arkansas is okay. Oh man, you work every weekend. What's your schedule, Rocky Top? lose Iowa. Okay. Oh, come on. Sometimes this is Wisconsin is Ohio. Oh my lord, this is so crazy, folks. Just absolutely freaking crazy. The only thing that's probably keeping me in a relatively decent mood is the fact that y'all are here and I have whiskey. All of them are busy, but currently the biggest one is that there's a 20 created coach limit inside of the 32 team max dynasty. And we thought that it was fixed because they said it was going to be fixed, but it's not fixed. We tried to find a workaround that I thought was going to work, did not work. And now we're recreating the franchises for a third time. It's amazing that anyone wants to play. And let's move to PlayStation. See if it will cooperate. Looks like it's not. Ah, it cooperated. Default roster. All right. Deep breath. We just called the last one Bespoke. All right. Boom. All right. So we have my Flamingos. We have Cakes reimagined Cincinnati team. We have Visuals Texas Tech. And we have Experts Nebraska. No custom conferences here. We did the dynasty settings. Advance my Flamingos head coach. He's a program builder, so I have to create a new coach. We'll create a recruiter. Pleated, I do that a lot. Can't type. We're going to start the season running UNLV because it looks fun. Is it good? I have absolutely no clue. Bounce, bounce, boom, boom. I do love that they got a ton of new heads in here. Different hairs, different color skins. Makes it much more unique. Apparel in here, we're just gonna wear polo because we're in Florida. All right. Now we check rosters. You know what? I want to take a little bit of break. I forgot that my current girlfriend asked me to do something for her when I got a chance. I've been a bad fiance. I'll be right back. BEERRUN, beer run. Hey everyone, I want to introduce you to someone. This is Gus. That's a 20-pound cat. Gus, what do you think? What do you think? You think you don't want to be here right now, right? No, he's a thick kitty, and he said no. He said, nope. But he's just down here right now. He didn't run away, but I hope everyone enjoyed Gus. Gus didn't look all that. He's leaving already. He's like, what the heck did you do? Well, I just brought Gus in here, our big boy kitty cat, and I don't think that he liked being on camera. I think he's a little camera shy. All right, so we have created the league. Let's make sure that rosters look right. I should have, Peyton, Jackson, Thomas. Quarterback is the big long name that I'm not going to say right. So we're good. Cheers, expert. Triple smoke's great. Let's get another little ice cube here. Let's put a little bit more in here. We gotta check 3 other schools. First one. Let's just find them. There's a Texas Academy, Northwest Texas. This is Texas Tech. Baron Morton is their starting quarterback. I remember the name Baron. I like it, Behren. Then we have Texas Academy. Riola is the Nebraska quarterback. And then last but certainly not least is a re-envisioned Cincinnati. And I have no clue what their starting quarterback's name is, so let's look it up. This is Cincinnati football roster. Brady Lichtenberg. We got a Lichtenberg. All right, so that's created. Now let's go here and make sure that we confirmed users. What teams are affected? Announcements. Move this. Yeah, I think that what Cakes did was pretty cool. All right, so I am one of them that had to create a coach. Cakes is okay. Cincinnati's okay, right? All right, I got the teams right there. Oklahoma State's okay. Ole Miss is not. So, Chris. Thanks everyone for hanging in here while I'm doing this. Anymore, this is really the only time I have to do this. Nebraska, expert, you're gonna have to create a custom coach, sir. Texas doesn't. Michigan State does not. Ohio State does. Kansas is Bear. He does. Georgia does, so that's VGoth. Missouri does not. Texas Tech does not. West Virginia does not. SMU does not. North Carolina does. I don't remember who's North Carolina off the top of my head. North Carolina, PlayStation 5. Oh, Clutch. Captain Clutch. Tennessee is who? Or is Tennessee one of them? Tennessee's not one of them, right? No. So Tennessee's good. Penn State is good. Maryland is good. USC is not. USC is Ryan. Arkansas is good. Oregon is good. Colorado is good. California is good. Alabama is good. Virginia is good. And Syracuse is good. All right. We did it. Oh. Oh. All right, Lenny, thanks, buddy. Okay, friends, we're done with that. Let's think about having some fun here now. Oh, I'll do my recruiting on Sunday before we advance. I'll tell you what. After everything that's happened this week, my procedure, my friend passing, and then just, normal life, I am exhausted. So let's just chat for a second. We're going to join Lenny's Sim League here in a second. But right now, I just kind of want to take a deep breath. All right. Ugh. I am ready for tomorrow to be over with. I need the weekend in the worst way possible. I'll tell you what. Colorado was Marcus Webb, so I don't think so. But I could also see them doing something kitschy. Like, I think Wisconsin's is last name is Valdez, which sounds quite similar to what's the Barry? Why did I just lose it? The old Wisconsin Alvarez. It really is Roger Jolly? No way. All right, we're getting people in. Oh. Roger Jolly, that's great because of the whole pirate stuff and Mike Leach. So, Gig'em told me this. Gig'em told me that the generic air raid playbook is all the formations and plays are named exactly after Mike Leach plays, which I think is so freaking cool and is such a nice throwback. Well, I hope everyone's okay with the choice that we made here. I think it was really the only choice that we could make to keep this going. I like it. It's not perfect, but you know what? Like, I think the thing about college football is going to be that there's not parity, right? You can keep Roger Jolly. You need to keep Roger Jolly. You are Roger Jolly is not a is not a program builder or a CEO. Yeah. And then the thing is that you can go in and change his name in edit coach, I believe. I'll know right away because I know that that's something that Cakes wants to do. But while I'm doing this, I need to make sure that I set up the rest of the league right. Well, I'll go here. You guys can watch me play in the menus. So no one can say, play the game, streamer. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't play the game. I just set up leagues nonstop. It'll be nice and refreshing when I start to be able to start playing games. Yeah, thanks for the clarification, Visual. You're wanting to do the right thing, and I always think that it is super smart to ask questions. Even though sometimes questions annoys the commissioner would rather you ask questions than not ask questions, and something kind of weird happens, you know? because even though you see me here and I'm a happy-go-lucky guy most of the time, I do get frustrated, and it's usually over stupid, mundane things. And it's never personal. It's just that sometimes I get exasperated. I hope this setup ends up being fun for everyone. I think it's going to work. Whoa. I can't win. $200. All right, that's right. I don't want injuries, but I do want players fatiguing. We don't change anything else. All right. We got cakes and visual in. Okay, so we need to leave here real quick. We got some final setting up to do in Xbox. All right. Dynasty Central, XP sliders. Let's do this for the second one. Everyone's favorite thing in the whole wide world. All right. That was weird. I think that was on the Elgato. You ready, expert? I'm ready too. I'm ready to get this darn show on the road. I think I do not have all the league settings right on this one. I don't think that I have CPU only on the coach firing. Expert, did you watch the franchise deep dive for Madden? Looks cool. Just going to be doing NCAA. Nice. New leagues. Yep. Your Oregon, your coach is fine. Oregon's not a program builder or a CEO, so join the league with the Oregon coach as is. And you're able to edit the coach once you get into the league. I am right. Oregon is Oregon, where's my announcements? Yeah, Oregon's fine. Leagues have been made in the names, so the Xbox One, Jamie, is Bespoke Space Xbox. Our workaround just didn't work. All right, we got everything set up in both of them. People are joining. All right, let's actually play the game some. I'm really interested in this playbook. I'll tell you what, folks, I'm so ready for the weekend. I'm not usually like that. But it has been a week. Alrighty. Now, I think we generally know that we like the playbook. What we want to do is we want to start figuring out schemes. So we're going to do a random duo over, and we're going to just do an over G. Now what we got to do is we got to figure out what do these plays work. And if they work in practice mode, which usually has some crazy block shed, like seriously, like look at this play. I think there's a whole bunch of stuff that you could do with this too. Like I guess X's are only underneath route, but so I think that A would be good in the cover 3. I think X is just fine as a hot route, and then RB should be a man beater, and B could be a cover 2 bomb. Like the only thing I don't see here is something to run on cover 2. Well, let's run it and see what happens. Cover 3, A. Yeah, not enough time. Oh my God, look at this. That play is cool. I don't know exactly. All right, so if I wanted to give it to Horn, do I RB? No, I LB right there. I LB him first. Yeah, and that's not a... That's a messed up screen. I like it. All right, all right, so this I hold to keep, But I want to give it off. Oh, I didn't. Six yards. You know what? We never ever will have the ball in the middle, more than likely. Let's put this on the hash, and so we can create more space out here. It was zone, so you throw that, and boom. Jimmy Horn Jr. gets a good amount of yards, 20 yards. Oh, awesome. Oh, Travis Hunter, he didn't hold the block long enough. $18, 19 yards. Oh, the one guy didn't go out and block him. But that's just to keep people honest there. Tutty. Bingo. All right, so this duo with everyone over onto the strong side is pretty good. It's gonna force the eyes over to the right, and then if these things work right, you can end up doing something like that. And if, man, he gets one block, that's 20 yards. Oh, and then look at this. We can just do a flood here. And there is no one there for easy 7-8 yards. You break a tackle and it could go to the crib. Okay. I like this. Running to that weak side doesn't feel all that great. You feel like that if you're going to do that, you should end up... Ooh, look at this. Can I flip this? Yeah, he came out, so if it's man, like, that's not great. Ooh. Okay, so is this a... Wow, it's max protect from the start. It's a man beater. Or... Ooh, wow. Okay, throw that down. Okay, here's this guy again. High-low read, ARB. Oh, RB was wide open. I didn't realize that was a play action. That was a block in the back. But we still got 6-7 yards. Come on, 58. Oh, okay, so I got to hold on to that. Okay, here's this play again. Okay, oh, I thought he would just run right over him. Oh, he caught it. Wow. Okay, so this is this thing that if you wanted to, why didn't Jimmy Horn start running? All right, that's a little crack. Oh, I like this play a lot. You got to have hots on some of these. Wow. That wasn't good. All right, so pitching is not... Why isn't Jimmy moving at all? Wow, 11's fast. Hayden's in the 90s speed-wise. Oh, got that block. 20 yards. All right, I like it. I like it. We did do-over. Now let's do do-over week. Easy 7 yards. Throw it up. Pancake that guy. Crib it. Inside zone. Fall forward 5 yards. First time we got to target Travis Hunter out of this. Oh, that was nifty. August Save here has a sick juke move. Hayden has a better spin move. Oh wow, that's that one of those DIY things. I had no clue how that worked. This doesn't look like a great play. Well, if the middle's open, it is. Oh wow, what a good read by the safety. Oh, I should have gave it to him. I don't have to learn that. You know, for nothing that's like 3-4 yards. That guy was blitzing, so Horn gets out there and gets 10 easy yards. If we get a better throw, it's going to the house. Got to find a cutback laying there. Ooh, I like this. This is like a modified little flood. If we have enough time. Oh, I read that wrong. It needed to go down. It needed to go underneath. Yep, so 20 contains here. So on that play, I gotta... This is the one that I'm not so sure about. Why don't we just go right back to A? Not a good throw. Maybe loft that up there and let him run under it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that sucked. The little speed option there doesn't really work to the weak side. Oh, I thought Travis might be able to get open, but he did not make the cut that I thought he was going to make. All right. High-low read, A or B? A all the way, baby. Make someone miss, get 10 yards. If not, five easy yards. Same thing, A or B? Man, good man coverage by 15. Love it. Why didn't the one guy release? Oh, that's nice. Jimmy just sits there right in the soft spot of the zone. Yeah, that's a cutback run right there if I've ever seen one. You're in? Sweet. Oh, he's coming down. Yeah, I like it. I like that that can be defended like that this year. Oh, I need to press LB, not RB. Nice. All right. You know, like this formation's not showing me anything like wild, but it's fun. And now we got duo with no tight end. Looks like man. Whoa. Okay, you can't throw it at the last minute like you could in Madden this year. Or pitch it, I mean. Oh, Hunter's wide open. I just got to stay in the pocket and throw that. Yeah. Just a minute, is this? I thought we were running a duo. What the heck is this? Look at where Augustave is. I don't think this is right. But that's cool. This is cool as hell. Is that where he's supposed to be? Not having a tight end, just look at this. This is freaking wild. What if we just put him on a curl? The play action just takes too much damn time. Yeah, like you just can't do the play action. You got to call off the play action. All right, there's something here. I got to keep labbing this. I think you flip these plays. All right, this is just a okay. Let's try to custom seam. No. Okay, Y stem. You can't stem that Y route. Oh, it's wide open. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. Whoops. We're gonna have to figure out if this is that's a glitch, because that formation is crazy. I don't think it's a glitch because it's the same. Yeah, but who's he blocking? This can't be the way that it's supposed to be, because he's just out there in no man's land blocking nobody. But you set up things like that, and that's kind of wild. Seriously, I just like putting him on a curl. Yeah, that didn't work, but basically a little flood. Oh, threw it too late. Oh, I wanted to go to Y. Press the wrong button. I just love putting him on that little route there all the time. You clear other things and boom, that's like an easy 10 yards. Oh, it was a run. Okay. Gotta make good reads there. Oh, does the safety comes and gets that because there's no clear out route that just give me that all day long. And then once people get used to that, you can start adjusting and do other things. Yeah, like this. So let's take RB. Let's custom stem. I want to get this down to, yeah, I like this. I like this 10 yards. And then we got backside X. All right, I'm going to have to learn how to read defense with everything spread out like this. That play is going to be a play that I like. A little levels. Whoa. What was 20 doing? Safety. He has man on. Oh, I missed. You gotta see that. Like you gotta throw to 22 because 20 is going clear across the field on man coverage. All right, you gotta be careful. Like, oh, Shador underthrew that. Got to get the ball to Travis. All right, this is another one of these little kind of modified floods. No one's out over on him. You just got to make that guy miss. Wow. Choose new play. Man, I got everything over here all messed up. So we got split open, split offset, doubles. I like my Y offs. Ooh, cluster. Lot of blitzing there. You can leave the old league. I'm going to delete it at some point. Little flood. RBA. Can I throw that over the top? Oh, almost. Bear, did you see that you need to create a custom coach for yours? Wow. Like, here's the thing. Almost all of these plays are play action, and they are weird. They're slow. I like that little backside flood. Not backside flood, backside mesh. And you know what? I would maybe make that actually a mesh, and then it's A that we could put on like a post. High-low with RB and A. Beautiful. This time we drag Y. We streak X. And I just don't like that route that A's on. Like, you know what? Let's maybe try to clear out, and B might be able to beat cover 2. Just got to get it up there. Boom! I like this. Just stock. Out one block, and now whoop! Ooh. All right, so that guy goes on motion and goes on a fade. Then we have RB and X doing a mesh. We have B that will clear out, and then Y is a cover 3 beater. This doesn't look like cover 3, but then we got underneath RBX. Y's wide open. All right, never liked this play. What I want to do here, put horn on a post, put RB on a streak. So then you got a little cover 2 beater possibly. If it's cover 3, you can throw X real quick, and then your hot is A. Yep, five easy yards. Okay, I like this stock. Yeah, this cluster formation's good. We can actually start seeing where he can start scheming some things. So we have the mesh here. All we got to do is put B on a streak. Y could get open on cover 3 and cover 0. And then we got the mesh to take the underneath. Y was not wide open that time, but if I would have lofted it, I think I would have. Ooh. All right, so now we got a mesh corner route here. This could work like a flood with well, no, what we're missing here is we're missing Wester's clear out. Horns the over top, Hayden's the check down, and then the backside is Hunter on the drag. Y's wide open. Make someone miss 7 yards. All right, I just don't like that A route, so we'll streak A. Can I not streak A? Is it does that little, okay. That works. B's open and cleared out, everyone. B's open. Just got to throw it in there. Quick hitting flood. RBA. RB's going to be open at the cut. Boom! What if I put him on a corner and then streak 10? We got B as a hot, and then we got a flood with A and Y. Yeah. So, you throw B all day long. No one's trailing him like that. We basically are using Travis Hunter as a decoy for this whole thing. But I like Hunter on that. Oh no. It's just because they're too, you know what? Let's flip this. Oh, this is interesting. Because he'll be able to outrun 17 all day long, get 10 easy yards. All right, I want to clear out, and then I want an under, I think. Who's going to be the clear out? A? No, we want the clear out always to be Y because A goes on like a fade instead. So then let's drag him. You know what we could do? We could block that, and then we could do a mesh with Hunter. Might clear out everyone and get Hunter like a lot of space. Yeah, like look at that. And then he can just do Travis Hunter things. All we got to do there is put B on the clear out. Look look for Hayden first, then look X next. Y's been wide open a couple times. In a different position than he would be open in Madden. Ooh. I think I like this stock. Man beater with B. Cover 3 beater possibly with A. Yeah, look at that. Nice. 10 yards. Easy, safe throw. This is interesting. What instead of that we do horn on a corner? Like let's maybe think about stemming that down. And then we got A, and you know what? We could just block A, and then can we not just block A? No, we can't. Okay. So then let's do a mesh, like, and then Hunter also on the drag. We got the flood, and then we got Hart as kind of like our hot. All right, I got it. I have a playbook, folks. I have a playbook, and I have a formation. Now, what can I audible to out of this? Gun tight doubles, nice. Gun spread double flex. Ooh. Choose new play. All right, I like cluster a lot. Now let's lab tight doubles. All right, they might be a little too close to do that. Okay, there's a play action. Oh, I need to loft it and pass sleet it up. And Hunter was to the house. Here we get another shot to see. This one's not going to be open. Oh yeah, no, it's not, because there was safety over top. Ooh, 2 man beaters, and then these little slant thingies. Why don't you put Hunter in a drag, block the running back? You have a flood and then this really weird zig with horn. Yeah, that's really weird. Nice run play. I didn't follow Mayers. Oh, a nice little stock bench. Why don't we put you on a streak? Throw the horn every time that he's open. Ooh, a little angle. Little Texas route. Hart clears out. Horn should clear someone. And then Hayden could be wide open. That's the first time that the blitz has gotten to us in a bit. I just got to learn these run plays. They're just a little slow developing. Okay, I just want to run this stock. I got to see what B's actually doing here. Nothing great, but that check down, I think those swing passes might actually be something this year. Like, look at this. Let's see what RB does. Yeah, because they drop, and he makes a little move, and boom, you get your players into space. Ooh, okay. Natural little flood here. X is a man beater. Doesn't look like man though. Looks like cover 3. Gotta catch that. Yeah, I just had to see how that all worked there. Not quite. I want to stem this down. Oh, yeah. Because he's breaking before they can even decide who they're taking there. Wow. 17 ran with Travis Hunter. Wide open. Bingo. Blacktooth, what's going on, buddy? How's the world treating you? So tight doubles doesn't have any immediately like great plays, but like we'll continue to try to lab that because I do like that formation. Spread double flex, bunch open offset, X trip's nasty. I really want to take a look at wing slot offset. That should have some. Oh yeah, an 0-1 trap. Oh, nasty has my motions. high-low cross, high-low dig. Oh my God. I like this formation too. I'll tell you, we found a playbook tonight, everyone. UNLV looks like a lot of fun. Looks like an absolute ton of fun. And we haven't even looked at the pistol. Oh, there's a pistol bunch. Strong, weak open. Then we got this split back formation. Flex close. That could be fun. Wow, look at this. This is a really cool goal line package, I think. Because it's just spacing things all over the place. Yep, just inside of the zones. Yeah. All right, I got to learn some of this stuff. It's not as intuitive as... Ooh. Scat. Flood. Stem, horn down. I really kind of like what that can do. Well, that wasn't great, but I like what it can do. No way. Superman there, number 20. If I get enough time, wise open. But this is kind of a slow developing play. But I can go from here to gun duo over if I wanted to. All right. I think we got some things to work on. Cluster formation was my favorite. Cluster was my favorite. And I'll tell you what, I'm exhausted, folks. Like, this week has really hit it out of me. They're in cover 3, so the out needs to be on the sideline because the corner has this rule. If you hang player and you have to play in the middle, the high-low route. I get that. Yeah, that makes sense. There's just little things that I got to learn with some of these unique formations. I got some, so it looks like that I got a couple things to answer in Discord. Cover 3 beaters or outs and curls. Yeah, I've been loving the curls. Curls and comebacks have been like really nice. Let's go find someone to raid. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to sleepy sleep. We'll have some longer games when we get inside of the season. Let's see. I don't know who that is. We just raided them. Let's go raid MacDub. Or maybe not. His stuff is showing. I don't know what that means. All right, let's pivot. And we almost have never ever rated Colby. Golfer, playing football, Penn State fan, really good golfer. And so it's cool to see him playing some games at night. He used to be kind of more of a day streamer. So let's go raid Colby. And you guys, thank you so much for giving me 3 hours of your time so I could not think about the passing of my friend and could just sort of, do something that's gets me in better headspace. So in a world that's decided to lose its mind, thank you for being more kind to me, and thank you for sticking around and helping me keep my mind off of it for a bit. I love you all. If you guys are ever going through anything, you know that you can reach out to me. I will listen. I'll help as much as I can. Thank you for helping me. Like we always say, we prop each other up when we're down. We lift each other up. We support each other and celebrate our wins. We console each other for our losses. That's what a community is all about. So thank you for being here for me on maybe not my best day, but nonetheless, it was a day and it was better than it could be. I love you all. If you like Colby, hit the follow button. Paint the chat pink with my emotes. I'll be back on Sunday. We'll get this league finally freaking started, hopefully. I love y'all. See you soon.